Today is 4 de julio y a nosotros nos vale verde. Today is 4 de julio y a nosotros nos vale verde. Nosotros los mexicanos celebramos la independencia. Nosotros los mexicanos celebramos nuestra independencia. No es el 5 de mayo, gringada por excelencia. Es el 5 de mayo, es gringada por excelencia. Mexico Days, no 5 de mayo, no seas tan gringo, despeda mi hermano. Mexico Days, no 5 de mayo, no seas tan gringo, das pena mi hermano. Just like you, we celebramos el día de la independencia. Just like you, we celebramos el día de la independencia. Chenas y cohetes y la carne asada, you do the same but a la americana. Chenas y cohetes y carne asada, you do the same but a la americana. Chenas y cohetes y carne asada, you guys do the same a la americana. Oh, oh, oh. And we making it out of terremoto height with this one. So órale and hit that subscribe button with a machete. You have to, but you know, help a homie out. Yeah, like I said, we Mexicanos, we nos vale verga el 4 de julio. But we do celebrate our own Independence Day, which is what some Americans know as Mexico Day. And no, it's not fucking Cinco de Mayo, okay? Don't get me started with that, alright? If you ever want to get a Mexican angry, like su servidor, like su servilleta right here, go and tell them that Mexico Day is Cinco de Mayo and they're going to lose their freaking mind. Again, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico Day, okay? Cinco de Mayo is, to be honest, a gringo celebration that is mostly celebrated in America and oftenly in California, if you know what I mean. Yeah, those fucking Californians are a different breed. But yeah, for some reason they think that Cinco de Mayo is a big celebration in Mexico. First of all, we barely call it Cinco de Mayo. We call it La Batalla de Puebla, or El Aniversario de la Batalla de Puebla, which is the anniversary of the Battle of Puebla, which is the place where, you know, the Cinco de Mayo battle took place. We call it Batalla de Cinco de Mayo, and that's what we refer to. But we don't say like Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo. I love how Americans pronounce that shit. So good, so good. Cinco de Mayo is not even that big of a celebration where the battle took place, which was in Puebla. You know, La Batalla de Puebla was in Puebla. They barely do a celebration for Cinco de Mayo. It's not like that big of a holiday even here. But some reason it is in the United States, which is, it's impressive. The amount of the gringo levels in America are impressive. The gringo levels.
8,000? How? Wait, it's over 9. It's over 9,000.
But we do celebrate Independence Day in Mexico, right? Día de la Independencia. Just like you guys celebrate 4 de julio, which is your Día de la Independencia. We celebrate el 16 de septiembre. We call it like that, 16 de septiembre. We usually don't say Día de Independencia, although we do, but usually we know it. 16 de septiembre, colloquialmente, we use that word. I don't know if there's an equivalent in English colloquially, but that we use that word really often in Mexico to refer to something that the general population calls. Like, again, instead of saying Día de la Independencia, we say 16 de septiembre, colloquially or colloquialmente. The way we celebrate el Día de Independencia or the Independence Day is pretty similar actually to what you guys do in America, and I've been learning a lot from my boys at the Discord channel. Remember to join the Discord channel. So they told me about the the regular custom, the average custom of the average American man. And it's pretty similar, you have the drinking, which is like pretty important in Dia de la Independencia in Mexico in 16 de Septiembre. It's pretty freaking important. Although you guys drink beer, which is weird because some of your beer tastes like piss, like urine. But yeah, taste Mexican beer if you want to know what good beer is. But we drink tequila and we drink mezcal. So people in Mexico, when they drink in 16 de Septiembre, in Mexican Independence Day, they drink hardcore. They go like numb. They want to go a mimir, literally. Yeah, they drink tequila and mezcal. It's freaking wild. We don't drink beer, but we do have barbecue. Mexican barbecue, carne asada. Well, each part of the country will have their own comida típica. We refer to comida típica is like native food of that region. For example, in the north, they do a lot of carne asada. I don't know how the fuck you call it. Barbecue. Yeah, it will be basically barbecue. Yeah, it's the same as barbecue in America. It's just that we don't really use a lot of barbecue sauce. You guys go crazy with the barbecue sauce sometimes. We use guacamole instead. We use guacamole and limon and salsa verde, green salsa. Yeah, not only the barbecue, but for example, in the center south of the country, they will have pozole, and they will have this funny thing that they do when they put food of different color to represent the Mexican flag. They have pozole, which is red. They will have things like guacamole or cilantro in a part, which is green, and they will have like onions and horchata in the middle, which is white. So you have the Mexican flag right there, like green, white, and red. And yeah, they will do funny things like that. They will do a lot of adornos, what we call adornos, adornar, which is basically adornments or ornaments, decor. And they will like do it like pretty Mexican. I can show you some examples right here. You can see it's pretty mexa. That's pretty mexa. And every Mexican household, and this is something that every Mexican household do. So if you wonder and if you ask any Mexican in the morning of September 15, you can ask them if they're going to have their Mexican fiesta, which is not Mexican fiesta. We call it Noche Mexicana, Mexican night. Literally, that's the literal translation, Noche Mexicana. And this is really important because they are going. If you tell that to a Mexican, they're going to know that you know a little bit more about their culture than just saying, "Oh, you're going to have your Mexican fiesta." We don't call it Mexican fiestas, alright? Our fiestas are already Mexican because we're Mexican. So yeah, we have Noche Mexicana, which is, like I said, a pretty fun night of drinking, of barbecue. Well, the Mexican version of barbecue, which would be the comida típica or your native food of your region. And then you will have fireworks or cohetes, that we call them cohetes. Cohetes. We don't pronounce it cohetes, which should be the right pronunciation. We say cohetes, like, a slang is cohetes. And we blow cohetes, a lot of cohetes in that night of the 16th of September. We don't blow as many cohetes as you crazy guys do because you go nuts with the 4th of July demonstrations with the fireworks. They are pretty crazy and I love them. I love them so much. But we go a little bit not that hard with the cohetes here in our country. And I also, something that I heard that they do a lot in America, which is pretty similar to something that we do in Mexico, is shooting in the air, which if you're going to do it, like, come on, like, do it in somewhere that is not going to hurt someone. Because we have a pretty big issue with balas perdidas in Mexico, because many people during the celebrations, and everybody knows that during that very same morning, there is going to be a lot of bala perdida, and there is going to be a lot of people shooting in the air. So you have to beware and to basically seek shelter the morning after that, because you never know when a freaking bala perdida is going to kill you, and those things like end you instantly. So yeah, there are many cases in Mexico of people dying of bala perdida, but people still do it. And it amazes me that they also do it in America, which is funny because I thought that you guys have more regulations regarding guns, trigger safety or things like that. But don't be shooting in the air. That's nasty. That's cholo. That's too cholo for you guys. That's not bueno. So yeah, I think that 4th of July is a pretty Mexican celebration in my opinion. Yeah, you guys have the Mexa stamp of approval because you are pretty freaking hardcore with your celebrations sometimes. And yeah, you celebrate like cholos, in my opinion. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And just to make a short homage for all my American viewers, because I know that you guys are a lot of, and I love you so much. And if you want to help a Mexa brother to make it out of Terremoto Heights, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Give it a machetazo, because we make it out of here, brother. See you again in the next video. Bye. This is my homage to America. Oh, say, can't you see by the stars early light what so proudly we hail? Oh, the twilight's last gleaming, whose rose rise and bright star through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, and the bombs in air gave proof through the night. Run or fly was still there, save the Death Star, spangled banner, yeah, headway. And on the land of the free, and the home of the home of the brave. Alright, I think I got it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Taco chimichanga. Ahua!